Wagwan Rude Boys and Rude Girls. I'm Fugsy Bunny One, and I'm playing a bit of World at War. That is right, you can see your eyes are not fooling you. I've got a domination on Castle, a nice game that I got while borrowing the game off a friend. Well, I say borrowing. Had some people around my house for some drinks, and he left it here, so I thought I'll play a few games, see how things are going, like standards wise, see how good these people are. And I found out a lot of the games I went into I did absolutely awful. I wasn't used to this kind of, I don't know if it was the guns or whatnot, or the maps, or just me just being crap at this series of Call of Duty, but you can't help that. So yeah, I got a game on Castle. I end up going 32-5, which I think is a decent score. I get some nice clips, and yeah, it's the only real good game I got while recording a day's worth, really. I was usually just fucking around, like jumping in a tank, or just trying to use crazy guns like the snipers and stuff like that. And I've also discovered I can't snipe without Sleight of Hand Pro anymore. It just feels weird, and I'm shooting too early. I'm just basically no scoping everyone and getting no kills, obviously. And yeah, as you can see at the beginning of this commentary, I've run straight into their spawn, and no one saw me really, and I was quite lucky. I picked off 5 people already, just got my artillery, and yeah, I thought it was a good start. I was getting a bit happy. I was like, yeah, finally got a good game going, let's keep this up. And in a second, I get the clip of the game, which is a 2.5 spray with a single fire weapon. You see it there, but there was a guy left on last stand. There he is. And yeah, so I thought that was pretty good for a single fire gun, because my good old trigger finger helped me out there. And I like this map. With all the maps, I know this one pretty well, because I had the beta on the Xbox. When I had an Xbox, I got given a code. I don't know how, actually. I think I just got a random email with a code, and I was like, sweet. So I played that, and so I know the map pretty well. I know where to hide, and I know where people are coming from, and I know the spawns pretty well. As you can see, I'm sort of just being cautious and letting my dogs do the work, because like Call of Duty 4, if you keep the dogs to your next life, they add to your kill streak. But that dude with the single fire bolt action rifle caught me out when I was off guard, and I got pinged in the head. And halfway through this game, I'd say yeah, about halfway, I pick up a Thompson, which is my favourite submachine gun in this game. I know a lot of people would say the MP40, but I don't know, it's just got too much recoil in my opinion. I like to run around and get in people's faces and spray them down. But I also haven't unlocked some guns. I suppose the PPSH is a pretty good gun, a pretty beast on the old zombies, which I know everyone loves, and quite a lot of people have asked to play with me while I've had the game, but I was just trying to get some games, really. I'm not the biggest zombie fan. It gets a bit boring after a while doing the same things over and over again. Yeah, you cover this corridor, and yeah, blah 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 blah. And yeah, I thought I'd play a bit of online, because that's never the same, is it? That's the selling point of online gaming. You never get the same game twice. And I get quite lucky there. Oh no, I don't get lucky there. My Vegas screen lagged out, and I thought I did good, but I did bad. Bad times. Yeah, so I'm going to talk about some topics, because I'm sure pretty much all my subscribers will be subscribed to Hutch on his Sean 0728, I think it is, channel, and he's talking about religion at the moment. I'm not going to talk about religion. I'm going to talk about video gaming on a whole. I'm going to talk about my background, and I'd like to hear some of your guys' backgrounds. I'm going to start off. The first ever console I ever played was my dad's Sega Mega Drive, where I had Sonic. You had the basic Sonics, and I had some random racing game, and I had the Lion King. I'm not even joking. I can still remember that Lion King game, like it was I was playing it yesterday. It is awesome, and every now and then my mate gets his Mega Drive out, and we have a drunken night of just playing Mega Drive, and it's so much fun. So that's where my gaming career started, as I would like to put it. I waited a while till my next console, which was the almighty PlayStation 1, and I love that thing to bits. I got it for Christmas once, and I think my dad got it more for him than me, but you know, dads do that as excuses. And I was in love with that. I had it right up until the PS2, and I'm a true PlayStation fanboy, really. I've had all the PlayStations on release date. I've always been a game console fan since the Mega Drive. And I better say some of my favourite games of the consoles. PS1, two favourite games, possibly two of my favourite games of all time. Hogs of War. If anyone doesn't know what that is, it's like Worms, but 3D. And with pigs, and it's got some hilarious quotes. It's really fun to play. It's got a good story. It's got a good weapons set up, and it's just an amazingly fun game. And my second favourite game of all time is South Park Rally. Just for the sheer fact that I love South Park. I love it so much, and the game is just so much fun. It's like Mario Kart meets adult humour, really. You get popping up Saddam Hussein's, you get your boost is Terrence and Phillip farts, and it's just so much fun, and I could literally play that game for hours on end. Saying that, me and my friend Joe, we found out that if you complete the whole game, I forget how many, it's about 20 missions, without losing one life, you get to unlock everything, all the racetracks, all the maps, all the characters, all the everything, absolutely everything. And we thought we would try and do it, and I eventually did it. My mate got very angry while doing it, which was quite funny. Got to the second to last level and came second to Jesus, which makes it even funnier. That actually ended up with him throwing the PlayStation controller across the room, and I don't blame him, to be honest, because I would have probably done the same. And yeah, we did that, and it's just one of those childhood kind of things you remember. And yeah, they're my two favourite games. I'd have to, honorary mentions would have to be Abe's Odyssey, because they're just so much fun. Hey, follow me. Okay. Just those 4 lines will just always be in my mind, and it's just worldwide known, really. Saying that, Harley has never heard of it, so, you know, obviously it wasn't loved by everyone. Moving on to PS2. Favourite games of PS2 must have been... That's a hard one, to be honest. I played a lot of games on PS2. I didn't really stick to one that I found addictive. Saying that, San Andreas and Vice City were the 2 games I bummed over. I wasted hundreds of hours on those games. And yeah, I'd have to go with the GTA series as a whole, 3, Vice City and San Andreas. I'd absolutely love it if they did a next generation version of Vice City. I think they could pull it off so well. It'll be so amazing. And it's just the whole feel, the whole colourful, the music. I love 80s music. And yeah, I'd have to definitely go for that. And moving on to the present day of the PS3 and Xbox 360, they're the consoles I've most recently owned. My favourite games on them would have to be Call of Duty 4 and soon to be Gran Turismo 5. I don't care that I haven't played it or anything like that. I know that game is going to be one of my favourite games ever, because I'm the biggest fan of Gran Turismo. I've had it since the first game. I've had all of them, even the ones in between. Even the little, there was a Gran Turismo prototype or something. The one before Gran Turismo 4, I had that. I just love those games. Some other consoles I've had but not enjoyed, so I haven't really mentioned them, is I had a GameCube. Had that for a couple of weeks, sold that. Saying that, the Dreamcast, possibly one of the most underrated consoles ever. It's probably overshadowed by the PS1 and the PS2, but that game console was so ahead of its own time. It was unbelievable. But I didn't really have that. My dad had one once when he moved to his own flat, and it was pretty cool. And yeah, that's my gaming history. And I'd love to hear what your gaming history, if you could write it down. If any of you are subscribed to Daisho, you'll know that he reads the comments and questions from his last video. I think I'm going to start doing that, but I'm not going to read every single comment. If you guys want to ask me any questions at all, anything like that, just leave me a question, leave a comment, and I'll answer it in the next video. And that's game, guys. It's 32-5. I hope you've enjoyed it. Take care. Remember to comment and like.